time.
Yeah.
Electricity sold, very contentious issue. 49% of it's going to be sold off. How can the government guarantee that it's going to be well maintained by the private sector, and also that we won't be paying through the roof, even more than we are for electricity prices? Sell-offs haven't been successful in the UK. The UK government's now trying to buy back the electricity utilities that are privatised. I'm just a bit worried because we already pay an arm and a leg, and it's just getting more expensive every quarter that we get a bill.
You're right, Sabrina. We are paying an arm and a leg. In New South Wales and in Queensland, the net cost of electricity prices have gone up. In Queensland, 140% over the last 6 years, and in New South Wales, 122%. And that's where it's state-owned electricity operated corporations. In South Australia and Victoria, the prices have come down 17% and 18% respectively over the last 16 years. So you're right. If we get to at least 49%, you will see a downward pressure on electricity prices. And it's not me saying that. It's the Australian Energy Regulator, it's the ACCC, it's Ernst & Young in their report. There's a series of independent people that have said that. Not even on our side of politics, on the other side of politics, whether it's Morris Yemmer, Bob Carr, Paul Keating, the list goes on and on. The reality is, on the objective analysis, the prices will come down because it will be far more efficient, which will be more dollars for businesses to put in their pocket to generate more sales for the business that they're in. So that's the reality.
Okay, a very quick comment from Jerome, and then we'll move to the next question. We've got about 5 minutes to go, so things are going well so far.
Here's the crux when it comes down to electricity privatisation, and Mr. Dominello mentioned budgets earlier. The Poles and Myers currently generate a revenue of $1.7 billion to the state budget. It did that in 2012-13. Now, what will happen to the state budget when that $1.7 billion is overseas? I would much rather, for the profits from the electricity network, I would much rather they be returned to the people that own it, rather than being shipped offshore to a foreign billionaire. In South Australia, each customer lines the pockets of a foreign billionaire by $420 a year. Now, wouldn't you much rather that money be reinvested in schools, hospitals, roads, teachers, nurses? The list goes on. So I think, if it is leased, and don't be fooled, a lease and a sale, it's the same thing, 99 years, it's a long time, and that's a lot of foregone revenue.
Okay, next.